My friend Zach T. Stout personally asked me to test a latest design for him. I've had this knit crate yarn in my stash. Unfortunately, it is composed of alpaca, which is not my favorite, but the color palette is so cute. Not to mention that the yardage fits within the estimations, so I decided to try to make it work. The pattern is designed so you're mainly working off a chart, which actually makes things usually easier. But for some reason, my brain couldn't compute since I threw in extra colors.
Why are you frogging, man?
My husband was so proud that he knew a yarny term. I actually appreciated the laughs because I'm only showing you this one time that I frogged, but I actually had to frog quite a few times because I just wasn't paying attention. I probably could have had 3 cowls by the time I finally got the pattern down. But once I did, oh, the views were so rewarding. There's many a time I should have recorded updates throughout the making of this. I should have recorded when I actually got to see Zach and wear the things with him and my friend Stacy. I was just living the moment. Living the moment, guys. I couldn't be bothered. Yeah, so it is a commitment to make this, as it is made with center single crochet. But center single crochet is so rewarding and worth it. I mean, I feel like it stacks the color work so much better because, you know, like with crochet, it's always the loop is the next thing and the post is different. Whereas like with knit, the stitches all stack. They're like right on top of each other as little loops, and crochet are like little knots. You know this, right? So the way to get like color work like this, the easiest is probably with center single crochet, which you also want to pay close attention to your tension in order to make it easier for you to stab through and get there. I personally prefer to use like Susan Bates hooks, which I find have more of a tip and point to them. So I find that something with more of a tip and point is gonna make it easier for you to stab through. And it does require like good lighting so that you can pay attention if you are gonna split a stitch as well. I went ahead and made it a little harder on myself since I also did, that's actually like the seam bit there, which isn't too terrible, but it is showing more obvious on the camera. Oh yeah, I made it a little bit more difficult on myself too because I did color play within the color work section. But I do think it gives it like pretty cool dimension, and it also can help you with like if you want to stash bust a little bit more. What else do I mean, the pattern allows you to customize where, like how you would want the length you would want. So some of the other testers made skinnier versions. Some even, a girl even made a top, like a tube top with hers. I'm so envious of that. But for mine, I made it like big enough so I can wrap it twice, because I like it. I like that look of it. Like, I love this little crisscross bit. And I feel like it gives it some structure and like stability, and like it works like a cowl. Especially now that I cut my hair off, that it can keep me a little bit more toasty here. So cute. And you can, and I feel, when I say like it gives a structure too, it helps like keep it up so you can actually see more of the plaid or tartan pattern. Yeah, and then I love like the crisscross vibe here to give it some more dimension. Yeah, I just love Zach so much too. So I'm really happy that he like worked on a pattern, because it's been a while for him. I miss all his podcasting, and it's nice to see that he felt, you know, some inspiration to make something, and it might have taken him a little bit longer to get out into the public. But I'm glad that I could be part of the journey in helping him, you know, yeah, get more of him out into the maker community, because he is just a complete joy. I love him so much. It's been a while since I made this, so I really can't even remember everything I wanted to share. I actually need to go and weigh all the yarns to see how much yardage that I actually used. And I don't even know if I actually measured my finished product here. So I got to work at that, just so I'm able to let y'all know like the numbers when it comes to my kind of version. Yeah. But it's a short make video on this one, and I hope you feel inspired to try some color work. It's very nice to do color work in a smaller project like this, like in a quicker, satisfying, like a quicker project to make it more satisfying and give you the confidence to do something like this. If you've never done it before, and then also if you just want like a nice palette cleanser in between some other projects, like I said, stash buster. Hope you feel some inspo to twin with us, or triplet, quadruplet, whatever highest numbers you can go with that.